welcome back to eBEFOREi Video Reviews. Today I'm taking a look at the brand new Doctor Who The Other Doctor's sonic screwdriver. Before we take a look at the sonic screwdriver, which is this one right here, let's take a quick look at the box. Now, I don't like to spend a ton of time on the boxes, but there's a very cool picture of the Moment weapon back there. If you watch the 50th anniversary special, the Moment is this Galaxy Eater. It's this doomsday weapon. And if you activate this, you're screwed. I mean, really. You're not going to survive. Your whole galaxy's going to be eaten up. Beyond that, we don't really know how it works. But you got this real nice picture. We'll open that up here in just a second to get a better look. It's a product of the BBC. It's ages 5+. It's from the 50th anniversary special, as I just mentioned. The light and sound effects comes with this particular Sonic. Very nice silver logo here. BBC, Doctor Who, The Other Doctor's sonic screwdriver. Nowhere on this package does he reference it as the War Doctor. Interesting, but it is what it is. Over here on the upper right, you have a very nice kind of silver embossed 50th anniversary that says 50 years on the TARDIS, and that's beautiful. You got the bzzz with exclamation points. Shocking. It's a product of Underground Toys, and that's their logo, and also Character Options Limited. Their website is character-online.co.uk. Visit it today for, whatever reason you'd want to. All kinds of warnings on this thing, because it's a sonic screwdriver, which, of course, once again, you need an actual screwdriver to open up the battery compartment and put in the batteries. Thankfully, you won't have to do that anytime real soon, because it comes with a pair and you're good to go for a little while. If you have to take the batteries out, you should recycle, as they tell you not to throw them in your trash can. And this is not, and I repeat, not, for little kids with spiky hair ages 0 to 3. Which once again means that if you're 4 years old, you can open this up as long as you don't have that spiky hairdo and you smile once in a while. That would be nice, because, he's not smiling. Alright, so I told you I'd open this up. I've already taken the sonic screwdriver out, but inside, again, it's kind of taped together here, which is odd because, you're going to completely separate that if you do that. But again, you get a real nice look at the Moment war device. All those clockwork type gears in there, and very cool. Alright, now let's take a look at the sonic screwdriver itself, and it's a beauty. But I will say that this is an exact replica of the Tom Baker screwdriver with a few little differences, but the base of the screwdriver is the same. So you can see that it's got the same black band around the end, the same bigger black bit that goes around the Sonic itself. The battery compartments are in the same exact place. You still have the 3 ring bands on each of these. They come up to the same little black plastic bit. The difference is Tom Baker's screwdriver has this little wacky bit right here, and this is made of that kind of soft bendy plastic. There's no soft bendiness on here. On the 4th Doctor's Sonic, even this black part right here is still made of the soft bendy. On this part, it's hard plastic. So that's a difference there as well. Now on the new Sonic, or the Other Doctor's Sonic, it has that red bit down here, and let's take a closer look at that. So this is the sonic screwdriver that the Doctor after Paul McGann turned into. And if you saw the little prequel to The Day of the Doctor, he made a deal. He wanted to become a warrior, and he was given that option. And this is the Sonic that John Hurt carried with him, the Other Doctor, or the War Doctor. But it's got this red bit, which doesn't do anything. It does have not even really a real screw, but I think that's meant to look like something that keeps this red bit in place. I don't know, because this is the War Doctor, if somehow this becomes more of a weapon. But I found it very funny, because on the original Doctor Who episodes, the sonic screwdriver was really just a screwdriver. Would open doors and pick locks and things like that. And occasionally turn a screw. But, on the newer Doctors, their sonic screwdrivers are almost used as defensive type weapons. They do things. They'll produce a deflector shield. They'll hurt things. It becomes a bit of a weapon. And I wonder if this additional bit on the sonic screwdriver was meant to somehow power this thing more, to be used more as a weapon. I did note that John Hurt's Doctor, when he was in the middle between David Tennant and Matt Smith, where he commented on the fact that, they were using their sonics as a weapon, and he basically laughed at him and said, "What are you going to do, unscrew their screws?" Something like that. Anyway, so back to the screwdriver itself. It is an exact replica of Baker's, as I mentioned, except what you get when you pull this down, aside from noises, is a red light. Let me dim my lights here and get a better look at it. It's pretty bright. I mean, it's not going to make you go blind or anything, but it's got a nice glow to it. So very cool there. Now, it makes the same exact noises as the Baker screwdriver, I believe. We're going to test that here in a minute. But they do make 4 noises, and when you pull this part down, we'll go through each of the 4 now. That was 1. A little bit different pitch. Older sound. And another classic sound. So those are your 4. Let's test these sounds with Baker's. All right, so Baker's screwdriver, and I'll tell you why. Because look at the bottom. You see the speaker grill right there on the bottom of Baker's screwdriver, and it's covered with the red bit on the other Doctors. So what I notice immediately is the 4th Doctor sonic is much louder than this one. Yeah, this one almost sounds muffled, and I promise you it's because there's this big red piece back here. There's no speaker grill, so it's quite a bit more muffled than Baker's. I will say that it looks a bit cooler, and it looks a lot like what ultimately became David Tennant's sonic. Of course, there are some differences, and it raised up, and it does look a bit different, but you can see that it's kind of a natural progression. So very cool. Size comparison to it. Again, they're exactly the same, so if you line them up, it's exactly the same size as Baker's. And doing the direct size comparison to Matt Smith's sonic, you see that closed up, Smith's is still bigger. Extended, and it's even more bigger. Larger, as they say. Larger, as the smart folks say. It's more in line with the older sonics than the new one. Very interested to see what type of sonic screwdriver Peter Capaldi carries. We'll know that soon enough. Anyway, so my overall take, the sounds on this sonic are very cool. You've got harder plastic. This whole thing is very plasticky. There's no metal on here. So know that if you order this, everything, even the pieces that look metal, are plastic. This is all plastic. Feels kind of cheapish in your hand, but it looks wonderful. As a display piece, if you're going to put this on your shelf, take it to a convention or whatever, this thing is awesome. It fits the bill. It's slightly unique, at least now, because I don't think a ton of people have the other Doctor's screwdriver. So you got something different and cool in your hands, and I do like it. I do highly recommend this. If you're looking for something that's a bit more realistic looking as far as the way it feels, then you might need to go more specialty than this. But as is, this is a nice mass release of the War Doctor sonic screwdriver. Apart from the muffled speaker, I think this is really a wonderful toy. So again, I highly do recommend it. Anyway, that being said, thank you very much for watching this review of the Other Doctor's sonic screwdriver. This is eBEFOREi Video Reviews. If you somehow stumbled in here by accident, welcome, and feel free to subscribe if you want to see me review all kinds of Doctor Who things and a lot of Transformer stuff. All you got to do is go to, if you're not already there, youtube.com/eBEFOREiNet and hit subscribe. You can follow me on Facebook. I'm facebook.com/eBEFOREi, and I'm on Twitter @eBEFOREiNet. So thanks again for watching. We'll see you again real soon. In 3D. Just don't poke your eye out.